Gemini, welcome to your general reading. This is a Sun, Moon, Rising reading. My name's Clive, you're watching Emrys Tarot. The only thing I would like to say before we start is please take the bits that resonate, leave the rest. Don't try and make it fit. You'll only end up with some wrong conclusions here. Okay, so without further ado, with that said, let's see what's going on for the sign of Gemini. See what's going on. Energies and messages for the sign of Gemini, please. You have Three of Wands, Ten of Cups. Well, there's a lot of emotion here. But it's like you're waiting for something here. The Lovers, Ten of Wands. Your struggles are nearly over, Gemini. That's what I'm getting. King of Wands, Knight of Swords. You committed yourself to something here, Gemini. Four of Wands, Six of Swords. Wow. There's somebody here who you really like. You would like to move on. Knight of Pentacles, Star card. Very Aquarius. Wow. A lot of healing, a lot of renewal. Somebody here wants to, I'm kind of getting that somebody here wants to renew a connection with you, Gemini. You have the World card, you have the Seven of Swords. Okay, I'm kind of getting into a degree in the past you've done a lot of backtracking. There's this energy of keep changing the mind. There's been some trust issues here because of past relationships, and especially one particular relationship. But what I'm getting here is you're strategizing. All right, you're beginning to realize what it is you actually want to achieve your goals. You know, whether this is at a distance or involves relocation, whether it's with work, whether it's with personal matters. It's kind of knowing what you want. But there's a lot of happiness here. Now, you could be married, you could have a family, but there's this newness, there's this you wanting something that isn't where you're at kind of thing. Eight of Swords, Empress. Yeah, you're becoming self-aware, Gemini. You are beginning to realise exactly what it is you want. Okay, and especially when dealing with a person who is perhaps married. All right, and there's kind of consequences for your actions, but what I'm getting here is a decision on which way you're going to go with this. There's the Eight of Cups, Two of Pentacles here. I'm kind of getting here there's a lot of dissuasion. Now, whatever situation you're in, whether you're dating somebody, living with somebody, and I'm talking to singles of you as well as married, so whatever your situation, I'm kind of getting this new journey in life that you want to take. Somebody's going to try and dissuade you. Outgoing energy is the Empress, the Empress and the Strength card. So if somebody who wants to deepen a relationship with you, they do see you as their kind of queen. They do see a perfect match. Now, whether you're married, whether this person's married, whatever, as I said, there's this energy of, you know, success here for you and being with the person and in the situation you really want to be in, where you feel absolutely comfortable. Okay, but you know, even if there's parental issues here involved, what I'm getting here is a decision to move on. But it's kind of like somebody will try and talk you out of it. Even if you're offered other options. Wow. Five of Pentacles. Wow. Seeing it through. A lot of changes coming your way, and it's a question of pulling on all your resources, your knowledge, your money, your bank balances, you know, and it's all about knowing thyself. Well, this is fairly deep stuff, Gemini here. Queen of Swords, yeah, you're becoming much more independent, much more truthful. You're seeing a situation as it really is. Okay, you've been struggling with something or somebody or a situation for about the past 10 years, but now, you know, there's perhaps even a new offer here of job that spends a lot of time, that would involve a lot of travel, spending a lot of time away from loved ones. But either way, you're getting your independence. You're making a final decision on a certain situation. We've got the Page of Swords, Knight of Swords. Yeah, I'm kind of getting no amount of dissuasion will stop you fulfilling your dream. You're coming into an energy where you actually know what you truly want out of everything in your life. And basically, Gemini, you're going for it. I'm picking up here for some of you a lot of worries about money, but it's a passing phase. This is nothing here. I'm not saying anything that you can't work your way out of or work your way through. Fives to me are a bit of a hiccup. In fact, sometimes very painful, sometimes very worrying, but it's nothing here you can't work your way through. There's been this desire for change. There's been this desire for somebody you're dealing with in change, or the whole situation. And even in work, whether you're working for somebody, I'm kind of getting this. I'm getting this going solo. Page of Pentacles, Six of Swords. Yeah, prioritising, weighing up your options. Whether there's children involved or not, I'm getting finding practical solutions here. There is a situation here you do want to put yourself in, where you feel very comfortable, but it involves a lot of work, a lot of determination. It's who and what you want to spend your time with. Six of Wands. Yeah, there's a particular connection here is deepening. It's kind of taking you by surprise. But, you know, Gemini, you're more in this energy of being much more resolute, much slower moving. In the past, I'm kind of getting that there was this rush frustration. I'm kind of getting that's depicitated. It's waning a bit, this drive, this desire to make things change faster than they're ready to go. There is help and support here. I'm kind of getting here somebody wants to give you some kind of generosity, but they're going to want something in return. Now, on a job front, if you're settling, or career move, if you're setting up your own business, or on a learning curve, going to university or whatever, going to night school, I'm kind of getting here that possibly getting a loan. Okay, possibly even some of you taking a loan out to travel, all right, get some experience. That's what I'm picking up for one or two of you. But in relationships here, there's kind of split loyalties. Oh, you got the Sun card on top of the Empress, yeah. There is somebody here coming into your life, or returning to your life after a pause. Okay, and it's a question of you're not just jumping in. I'm kind of getting you giving them the third degree. You're not just picking up where you left off. You want to make sure their intentions. It's kind of like you want to find out how committed they are. And this does bring in opportunities. Temperance card, okay. That's a Sagittarius card. So I'm kind of getting, whether you're dealing with a Sagittarian or not, there's this action taken, there's this peace and harmony, there's this respite between you and somebody where there's been a lot of aggravation in the past. Okay, because for a lot of you, I'm talking about somebody you've been struggling with, okay, for a while. But you're determined, you're much more resolute, you're much more indifferent. This person doesn't have the hold on you that they did, and where you feel you're perhaps being rushed, you're kind of going, hey, just slow down, pull in the reins. I've got to deal with this first. I can't do everything at once. This is the energy I'm getting. Strength card, King of Pentacles. Wow, yeah, a big choice here. And yes, career. And I'm kind of getting you, for some of you, you will be talking to somebody about a property. Okay, perhaps to a legal person, a solicitor. But there is a discussion here on property for some of you. Could well be that if you're buying and selling a house, planning to relocate, I'm kind of getting there is a solid offer coming your way. You will have to make some compromises and kind of readjust and replan a little bit, but there is, to do what you want to do, I'm kind of getting there is money involved. And I am picking up for some of you a discussion on property, but what I'm getting is this enables you to get your independence. All right, it enables you to make the move. It's like the proverbial green light. Could well be a job offer here for some of you as well, which involves a lot more responsibility than you used to. Okay, but perhaps you're learning some new skills here. But either way, on getting whatever your situation, you are moving into a kind of an energy where you're giving yourself more control. You're giving yourself more responsibility. You know what responsibility you can take on, what's beyond you. You're being very practical about it. But I'm kind of getting you prioritising and say, hey-ho, I'm not going to be rushed. Let me handle this first. It's like you're cleaning up. But I'm also getting this energy with you of doing only what's necessary. Yeah, it's good reading, Gemini. You know, there's a lot of worries here, but and you're going to have to pull on your resources for some of you, especially where money's concerned. But what I'm getting here is that there is major changes in your lifestyle, all right, and with a particular relationship. I'm kind of getting relationships are beginning to sort themselves out. But there is a decision here to kind of, for one or two of you, to leave somebody in the cold, so to speak, literally, leaving somebody or something behind. There's kind of like a sacrifice here, a compromise. But I'm getting like this transitional period where you're cleaning things up and moving into a much cleaner environment, so to speak, at least spiritually, going into 2024. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching.